Alright, so boom. I can't believe this story just came across my desk because I had no clue who this individual just so happened to be up until 16 minutes ago when a couple of my subscribers happened to send me this on Twitter. There's a guy out there by the name of PunchmadeDev. I don't know if he's a rapper, don't know if he's an entertainer, musician, whatever the case may be, maybe YouTuber, whatever it is, right? He had a video that he posted titled Wire Fraud Tutorial, where evidently he went and showcased how you can scam individuals with seemingly no effort.
Listen up, I'm finna show y'all how to hit a bank. Just pay attention, this a quick way to jug in any state. First you wanna get a bank log from a trusted site.
Hey, boy, ain't no fucking way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy.
This gotta be the damnedest thing I've ever heard. This man is willfully disclosing the blueprint on how to scam. And he's been doing this seemingly for what, maybe a decade or so? I don't know how old this gentleman may be, but Tommy G made a video on him and he said he started scamming when he was about, what, 15 years old?
How old were you when you first started doing stuff like this?
Like 15.
Your thoughts?
What? Police! Help! Help!
I'm at a loss for words. In fact, I feel as if I'm an accessory to a crime just watching these videos. It's as if I partook in the scam and I feel guilty watching this. In fact, I haven't felt this bad since watching WCW Bash at the Beach 2000. Well, don't let me tell you about it. There's an episode on Dark Side of the Ring tonight.
And now a word from our sponsors.
Pro wrestling fans, Dark Side of the Ring Season 4 has been some of the most entertaining, captivating stories of the entire series, but the momentum is not slowing down at all because this week's latest episode has one of the most important stories in wrestling history. When Hulk Hogan, Vince Russo, and Jeff Jarrett came together for one of the most controversial finishes in wrestling history. The craziest part was the entire card was stacked, whether it was Shane Douglas versus Buff Bagwell, Mike Awesome versus Scott Steiner, Goldberg versus Kevin Nash. Nobody remembers any of that outside of Hulk Hogan walking out on WCW. And all of this transpired on the very night that Booker T won his first of five-time WCW championship reigns, becoming only the second African American to ever hold the WCW championship. Egos were out of whack, backstage politics run amok, and this was the last time that we ever seen Hulk Hogan in a WCW ring. So join us in hopping back into the time machine and reviewing what transpired that fateful night in July 2000 at Bash at the Beach, only on Vice.
And now back to your regularly scheduled program.
Shameless plug, I couldn't resist, but nevertheless, this PunchmadeDev character, whether legitimate or not, one's got to admire the confidence, despite the fact that, for all intents and purposes, this is a terrible human being. You out here just scamming publicly, boastfully, in front of the entire world and have no qualms about it. Because it's one thing to be a scammer. It's another thing to be a scammer and allow yourself or willfully participate in a public video interview when you take a YouTube, journalist, if you will, on a day tour of you scamming. And then it's another thing, a third thing, to make a music video tutorial.
Gotta change the location into their home. For that you're gonna need an RDP server. It should come with their IP, you gotta plug it into service.
I beg your pardon?
And I know what a fraction of you guys may say. Well, considering that PunchmadeDev did make a very good point, that it's not the actual person he's taking money from, it's the banks. Because the banks are the ones who's gonna have to pay them back anywhere. They're gonna get their money back, right? That's not always the case. Have you met somebody who's been scammed? Like, it's nice in theory if you look across the internet, you've never interacted with an individual who's been scammed, and somebody just says, yeah, the bank will just give them their money back after it's verified that they didn't actually spend this money. It takes some time. It's not always, oh, you get scammed on Monday, you put in, the complaint on that Monday evening and or Tuesday, Wednesday, and say, hey, this transaction wasn't mine, and they send you your money by next, Monday. Oh no, sometimes it could take months. Some individuals years. Sometimes people don't even get their money back. You understand? Scamming serious out here, bro. There's a reason why I constantly tell people stop getting scammed. Because It may seem as if, well, you did no wrongdoing, therefore, because it was somebody else who had dirt on their hands, you should receive what was rightfully yours. Oh no. Oh no, it's not always operating that way. So this gentleman, despite how entertaining and charismatic and captivating that he may be, still a scammer. In fact, he can mess around and scam me if he don't like what it is that I'm saying right now. But one way or another, fam, you publicly on a press tour showcasing that you've been scamming for years. And mind you, his whole team, he said himself, ain't nobody working no regular job. His whole team, scammers.
Does anyone in your crew have a normal job?
No.
None of you guys do 9 to 5s?
Yeah, no. Why would they? It's free money. I mean,
I am having a very bad day. I'm not in the mood to play with anybody.
I legit just got a notification from Twitter that apparently he had tried to purchase a television from Walmart with Aiden Ross's information while live with Aiden Ross.
So you're telling me right now, where did you get that money from? Am I out of my PayPal?
something like that. Walking into Walmart right now.
A few moments later.
No fucking way that works. Bro. Ha! Are you kidding me? Pick it up! What are you doing?
Sometimes keeping it real can go horribly wrong.
Your mic! Nobody can hear you.
Hey.
Yo, what happened?
I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna have to call you back.
Really?
Yeah, hold on.
Call the authorities.
We are the police.
We are the police.
The police of Haiti.
The police of Haiti.
Alright, hold on back.
A few moments later.
So I just fucking ran out of there and came home, and I guess somebody got my license plate like an hour or 30 later. The police pulled up.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
And then they just like I didn't get booked or anything because there's no charge, but they just detained me and like took me in for questioning.
Huh?
I was waiting on my people to pick me up right now.
Wait, so where you at right now?
The jail.
Yo!
Being a native New Yorker, I know countless individuals who had engaged in a bit of scamming. I know people who are probably still scamming right now, former teammates, classmates, whatever the case may be. But this right here is next level scamming, because if there's anybody who understands the educational space, right, especially on Instagram, YouTube, whatever the case is, you give away your best information for free, and then people will be willing to pay you to not only, mentor them and coach them, they'll also pay you to get a step-by-step process as into how you can also not only mimic what it is that they do, but do exactly what it is that they do. And this man has not only a Telegram, I'm pretty sure he probably got a mentorship or whatever the case is, because he out here promoting to join his stuff so he can teach you.
Ain't this some shit?
If you did everything right, then it's gonna be a piece of cake. Now that the wire went through, listen up. The money's basically yours if you don't somehow fuck it up.
How? Hold on, bro. How? Evidently, man's bought a big ass house behind scamming.
I got a big ass crib, movie theater, everything in there. I got marble floors, 5 bedrooms upstairs. I got 2 bedrooms downstairs, a gym, movie theater upstairs, a pool in the backyard.
I have never been this disgusted in my entire life. And he has no plans to stop. Ever.
How long do you plan on being in this game?
Forever. It's really, I don't really.
You're gonna be a grandpa scamming people?
Yeah, I'm gonna be 70 years old, still walking in and out the bank.
Why? How do you do that? How do you do that?
And y'all know how I feel about people oversharing on social media, because if I was a scammer, I would never willfully go to the public and let people know this is what I do for a living. This man's entire existence is against the law, but he boastfully goes on social media and instructs you not only how to do it, but he pretty much broadcasts the scamming lifestyle for the entire world to see. and he feels completely untouchable.
If you guys did this to a mom and pop shop, would you feel bad?
Hell no.
And that very music video, evidently today, got taken down from YouTube, and they applied a warning to his channel. Hours later, re-uploaded the same video.
Amazing!
I can't even lie to you. I commend him on that, because you know how many times I got videos removed on YouTube. I re-uploaded them shits as well. Unless it was, you know, from the past, then I no longer have that video, of course. But that's neither here nor there. I can admire that, because I know what that feels like to get fucked over by YouTube. But he received an email from law enforcement because of a possible investigation.
I won't go back to prison. My butthole can't take that abuse.
Now again, this could all be fabrication. This could all be absolute lies. This could all be a scam, if you will, in order to boost ratings and views on his channel or whatever it is that he got going on. And by all means and all accounts, bravo, bravo, you've done a hell of a job, because you were able to captivate the internet for weeks, months, years on end with this particular kind of behavior. But I am blown away, because in the comment section, countless individuals, some have said, hey, he's got some legitimate, you know, claims to fame as it pertains to his methods of scamming, because there's a number of those that just so happen to be legitimate. Others can be somewhat considered outdated, but one way or another, if in the event that he is 110% accurate in everything that he's been doing, y'all better watch out, bro. Y'all better protect yourselves. Y'all better make sure you double check your cards when you go into different particular kind of establishments. Don't bump into people. Make sure that whatever you're putting your, you know, cards into, whether it be a gas station, bank, bodega, 7-Eleven, whatever the location may be, you better make sure you check everywhere to make sure you're not getting scammed, because this dude not only out there scamming to fund his lifestyle, he probably still gonna be educating individuals how to do it as well, because this scamming's been around since the birth of the nation, the birth of the globe. People have always scammed. I'm pretty sure there were people back in the hieroglyphics days, you thinking you reading, you know, something, you looking at the hieroglyphics like, oh wait, this is what story was being told to you. It was a scam. They lied to you. It was somebody else. Cavemen was scamming people for rocks and shit. And now motherfuckers are sick. I promise you, scamming been around for an incredibly long time, right? This ain't the first scammer. He ain't gonna be the last scammer. But do not fall victim. Keep your eyes open. Don't allow yourself to be scammed. Listen to what the lyrics have to say. Listen to how he explains how individuals are being scammed. You take that into your memory bank and you try to avoid as many of these things as possible so you can protect yourself. I don't want none of y'all motherfuckers to continue to get scammed. Remember last year when people kept getting scammed about this PS5 and Xbox X situation? People over here getting WhatsApp messages talk about it was for me. No. You know how many people been scammed on the internet? Too many. Do not get scammed. Go reach out to your elderly or special needs family members and or friends and let them know what the hell going on. Protect them as well, dog. Because you got people like this who professional scammers. This is what they do for life. All right? Protect yourself, dog. This is crazy. Man's made a music video on how to scam. He got a telegram on how to scam. They got an interview on how he scams. And he out here roaming the streets with underlings. Nah, ain't no way, bruh. Listen, I'm gonna protect myself one way or another.
Somebody's gonna die.
You mean to tell me you watched the entire video but you haven't subscribed? Hit the subscribe button and become a member on Patreon or on YouTube to get access to the Discord. We're waiting for you in the Shadow Realm.
Make your dreams come true! Please! Please!
What are you waiting for, huh? Oh my god.